Yo, haha, Miltnificent. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Miltnificent coming back with another quick video, man. Today we got the Nike Reactx Rejuven8, at least the slide, and the Dusty Cactus series. I think they call it Game Royal, if I'm not mistaken, because it's the first two-tone, at least colorway, on the actual slide, at least on the Miltnificent channel. I've done this kind of with the whole Nike Reactx Rejuven8, at least the safety orange, except the only difference is that this had two different color hues. You had like a darker orange kind of mixed in with the lighter orange. But most of my slides, at least that I got from Nike, it's been pretty much been one tone. This is the Barely Volt colorway in the actual slide. And one of the advantages that you have when you pick up a Nike Reactx Rejuven8 slide is the fact that you have that Reactx foam, but at the same time, this is one of those things where in the Rejuven8 series where you can find a slide that's catered towards the bridge of your foot, right? So pretty much where the arc pattern happens, this footbed is specially designed to adapt to pretty much any type of foot style you have. Whether you have a long type of feet or you have a wide feet, this will definitely get the job done, especially for those beach days. It comes with it. It's pretty much a outsole where I know for a fact that they did Nike's zero movement, where they're basically just using reused or recycled material to formulate the outsole of the actual slide. Is something that you really don't see on a slide or any other foam shoe that's out in the market today. So that's kind of the advantage that you have with the whole Nike Reactx Rejuven8 slide. And also, just one thing I do want to note is if you decide to get the Nike Rejuven8, at least the sandal versus the slide, the sandal I feel like is true to size if you're going to do that. But if you're going to do the slide, you pretty much want to consider, you may want to consider going a size down if you're full size. Half size, I would consider pretty much just going up to the actual full size counter. So if you're 11.5, you might want to consider a 12. But if you're 11, you may want to consider a 10. So if you get a chance to go to the store to try this out, I would definitely recommend this. And also one of the features of the whole Nike Reactx Rejuven8, at least the series, is the ridges that you see on the outside. They do converge to a certain point, you know, when you're putting pressure on it. So depending on how you're taking that step stride for stride, that foam will accommodate for each step you're taking. So it's going to feel very, very comfortable. I said it before in my previous videos that this is actually good for back structure. But now let's take a look at the actual colorway that I have managed to catch on a restock, because when it first initially dropped, I think I got 4 different colorways. I got the white, triple black, the khaki series, and actually got the Barely Volt. But I couldn't get this one when I went back to it because it ended up selling out. So luckily on the Nike app, it restocked. So with that said and done, size 13, you got the regular Nike box. Let's take a look at this because I'm so excited to have this. And this kind of reminds me, if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, you know, the whole retro series, I'm pretty sure that this will definitely pique your interest. This is a great summer shoe, but it's a slide simply because of that whole two-tone color effect. Now, of course, they give you that silver Nike swoosh right here. You can see the two-tone colorway and what they call a Game Royal, but this is like a Dusty Cactus colorway. I'll call it turquoise, but let me give you that kind of 360 view. But you can see right here, you got the React logo towards the inside, Nike swoosh on the outside, Nike swoosh towards the side, as well as the front. But I'm telling you right now, give it time when you have this, because it does take time to break in. It'll feel weird because when you put this on, you're more so level to the ground, and when you put this on, it adds a couple of inches to your height. So just keep in mind, especially for those like me who are short to a certain point, and you want to kind of feel tall and a little insecurity, this will actually lift you up a little bit, but it'll actually feel good again, stride for stride. I feel like this is more lower to the ground, but you'll get more foam than you will versus this, if that makes sense. Because let me see if I can show you. I'll show you a picture right here where you can actually see the height difference, where it starts from the bottom towards the kind of the heel portion. So it's just like you get kind of just basically risen off the ground. But as I said before, that outsole is so good because it has so much grip towards it. The foam that you see on the upper is pretty much surrounding, it won't be exposed to the ground just because that outsole is going to protect it. That rubber outsole is going to protect it. Definitely non-slip, I will say that. So if you're on a situation where you feel like you're going to slip, this definitely has a good grip, has good bite towards the ground. So comment below, let me know what you think about the whole Nike Reactx Rejuven8 Slide and the Dusty Cactus Game Royal colorway. If I'm not mistaken, it depends on when you're watching this video before we do the on feed. If you go on the Nike app, I want to say I'm like completely sure that not all sizes sold out. It looks like as I'm doing this video, the bigger sizes are kind of starting to sell out, and then the smaller sizes are still there. So you still have a chance to get these. Your boy Miltnificent. I don't think that this will be the last colorway I'm going to grab and snag, because there's another set of Rejuven8 series that's supposed to release, I want to say either July or August, but somewhere towards midsummer, you'll see more releases, different colorways. They're not done yet, trust me, but I look forward to collecting these like Thanos was connecting the whole rings. But you get what I'm saying. Your boy Miltnificent, man. I am out. Let's do that on feet. Nike Reactx Rejuven8 Slide and the Dusty Cactus / Game Royal colorway. You guys stay blessed.